do you know about Richmond Community College?
It's a community school founded in 1972 and is the largest schools of the Dallas County Community College District. It offers one of the largest English to speakers of other languages program. This includes the American English and Culture Institute, a program for international F1 students. It features nearly 22,000 students with more than 5,000 international students from 79 countries from all over the world. Most of classes are small size with 15 students. This allows the students personal attention from the instructor. Richmond guarantees the transfer of credit to colleges and universities.
Who applied for your study at Richmond Community College?
That was me.
When did you apply for your study at Richmond Community College?
I applied for my study at Richmond Community College at the beginning of September.
Will you have a full-time or part-time program at Richmond Community College?
That will be a full-time program.
Why do you choose Texas for your study?
After carefully consideration of the schools in the U.S., I chose Richmond Community College for my study, and it's in Texas.
What do you know about Texas?
Texas has this fascinating and turbulent history of 10,000 years. Unfortunately, about 90% of the ancient history sites in many areas of Texas have been destroyed or damaged. The citizens there are known by their large and welcoming hearts. Friendship is the state motto, and the people in Texas live by that motto. Ask anyone to name a city in Texas, and Dallas would be the obvious choice.
That's great. What do you know about Dallas?
Dallas is the third largest city among 5 big cities of Texas. It's located in the north of Texas, where there are fewer natural calamities than California with earthquakes or Florida with floods. The weather there is not as hot as it is in Houston or not as cold as Chicago.
So, how's the weather in Dallas?
The weather there is not as hot as it is in Houston or not as cold as Chicago.
Okay. When does your IELTS class meet?
I'm taking a one teacher, one student IELTS class at my tutor's home, so I study with him 3 times a week. In the morning, in the afternoon of Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, when I come back home from school.
Does Richmond Community College require any English degrees for their new international students?
No, Richmond Community College does not require the international students any English degrees or certificates because they can take the English courses at the school for replacement tests before taking the real college program there.
Okay. How did you know Richmond Community College?
Oh, I've known through the internet, and my friend who is living in the US now for his study. My family and I have decided that I should study at this school.
Okay. How could your parents send you money when you study in the US?
I will open an account at a bank in the US so my parents can send money to me.
What happens if your parents lose their jobs or get bankruptcy?
First, I go to the US to study for a few years, and my parents have reserved a large saving account for me to study besides the other saving accounts. Second, my parents have ran an effective business for years, so don't worry about that when they have good preparation for me.
That's good. Will you come back to Vietnam to visit your family while you are studying in the U.S.?
Of course, I will come back to Vietnam to visit my family and have my visa extended.
That's good. How much do you pay for your English tutor class?
It's about 1,100 US bucks for a course of 8 weeks.
How do you go to your English tutor class?
I usually go to the English tutor class by taxi motorbike. Sometimes my mom drives me there and picks me up with her cars.
Okay. Where is your English tutor class?
It's in Long Bình Ward, Biên Hòa City, Đồng Nai Province. It's about 3 kilometers away from my home.
Okay. Can you give me your English tutor's telephone number?
Yes, it's 0913 628 709.
How long have you been learning IELTS with Mr. Han?
It's about 6 months. I started studying with him since I graduated from high school. I wanted to have a good academic preparation for my overseas study.
That's good. Very good. How much can your parents earn a year?
My parents can earn from different sources. First is 1 billion and 20 million Vietnam dong from their wage a year, which is around 44,000 bucks. Second, every year they can earn from the profit after tax of their own company's business with 1 million and 300 million Vietnam dong a year, which is around 57,000 bucks. Totally, they have 101,000 bucks for a year. Besides, they reserve one of the 4 saving books for me to study in the US, and that's the one at BITV.
Totally, how many saving books do they have?
They have 4 saving books with 5,800.
5,000? 580,000 or
Five.
5,000?
508,000 bucks.
Okay, will you stay in the US if you offer a good job after finishing the university program there?
I don't think I will live there. After my study, I will come back home. My parents and I have had plans for me in Vietnam. I will support and regularly substitute my mommy and daddy in our family's company because they are old now. That means I will have a stable job right after coming home.
Do you know how many community colleges there are in the US?
There are more than 1,100 community colleges in the US. They used to be called junior colleges. They are basically 2-year institutions of higher education. When the students finish the colleges, they can transfer to a 4-year institution or they can go to work.
Is your health in good condition?
Yes, of course. I don't have any problem with my health.
Did you have your health checked before the interview?
Yes, I often have my health checked every 6 months. You know, I go to the gym every day, and that's the way to keep in shape and to have good health.
How many houses does your family have?
My family has 4 large business plants in Second Commune, Trảng Bom District, Biên Hòa City, Đồng Nai Province. They are used for building the concrete and asphalt mill. two large pieces of land in THện T SvedG GIauI, Vĩnh Cửu Ward, Đồng Nai Province, one